What happens when free speech clashes with public health? And more importantly, who decides what's safe for minors? A recent ruling by the United States Supreme Court has just sparked one of the most intense legal and medical debates in recent times. And, honestly, the consequences could go far beyond a single case. So, let's break it down. The case centers around a Colorado law that banned conversion therapy for minors. This type of therapy has long been controversial, with many medical experts arguing it can cause psychological harm, especially to young people. But here's where things get complicated. A Christian therapist challenged the law, arguing that it violated her First Amendment rights, specifically her freedom of speech. And in a sharply divided decision, the court agreed with her. Writing for the majority, Neil Gorsuch made a key distinction that shaped the entire ruling. He argued that what the therapist was doing wasn't medical conduct, it was speech. According to the court, the law didn't regulate what therapists do. It regulated what they say. And under the Constitution, even controversial or unpopular speech is protected. That means, in this case, the government cannot restrict conversations between a licensed professional and their client, even if those conversations are deeply debated or widely criticized. Now, for supporters of the ruling, this is a big win. They argue it protects free speech, parental rights, and the ability for families to make their own decisions without government interference. But not everyone sees it that way. In fact, one voice stood firmly against the ruling, Ketanji Brown Jackson. In a powerful dissent, she didn't hold back. She called the decision dangerous and warned that it could weaken the government's ability to protect minors from harmful practices. According to her, this isn't just about speech, it's about safety. She pointed to scientific research suggesting that conversion therapy can have serious negative effects on young people, including emotional and psychological harm. And her biggest concern? This ruling opens the door to something much bigger. If therapy is considered speech, then what stops other medical practices from being framed the same way? Could doctors, therapists, or other professionals begin offering questionable or even harmful treatments and claim they're protected under free speech? Jackson warned that this decision could put the entire healthcare system on a slippery slope. Now here's another twist. Two justices often seen on the liberal side, Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan, actually sided with the majority. But they didn't fully close the door on regulation. They suggested that, if the law had been written differently, focusing less on viewpoint and more on broader neutral standards, it might have survived constitutional scrutiny. In other words, this ruling doesn't necessarily end the debate. It just changes how the battle will be fought moving forward. The case was also supported by Alliance Defending Freedom, a group that argued the law unfairly limited voluntary conversations between therapists, minors, and their families. Supporters celebrated the outcome as a victory for individual rights, but critics are raising serious concerns. They worry that this decision could limit the ability of states to enforce professional standards, especially when it comes to protecting vulnerable groups like minors. And, this isn't just about conversion therapy anymore. Legal experts believe this ruling could have ripple effects across the entire medical and psychological field. It could influence how courts handle issues, like what counts as medical treatment, what qualifies as protected speech, and how far the government can go in regulating professionals. At its core, this case highlights a deeper, ongoing tension in society. Where do we draw the line between freedom and protection? How do we balance individual rights with public health? And who gets to decide what's harmful and what isn't? As more states continue to pass laws involving healthcare and minors, this decision from the United States Supreme Court is likely to shape future legal battles for years to come. And Justice Jackson's warning makes one thing clear. This isn't just a legal debate. It's a decision that could redefine the boundaries of healthcare, speech, and responsibility in America. So now the question is, do you think the court got it right? Should free speech always come first, even in healthcare settings? Or should protecting minors take priority? Let's know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos that simplify complex legal stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.